Howdy guys, and welcome back to another Warframe review on Limbo. The Dapper Frame, as I like to call him. So, well, there's not much to say other than he's a pretty useful frame, pretty cool, and I personally like him. The way you obtain him is through here, I believe. Unprofessional! It's right here. The Limbo Theory Blueprint, just purchase that. You make that for all of those. Organ cells, argon crystals, neuron sensors, and credits. And when you make that, you'll be sent on a various Arcwing mission. That Arcwing mission, you get Limbo Theory keys, I believe is what they're called. Not sure what they're called. And then you go make another thing, a nav coordinate. Blah, I'm so sorry, I'm blanking out. Nav coordinate out of this, and then you gotta go do a series of excavation missions, which one will give you the helmet, the chassis, and the systems. So, right now, let's see, those are all of his abilities, and his passive ability is increased movement speed, reload, and holstering speed while inside of the rift. Now, the build that I'm using for Limbo right now is basically, I like to call it the thunderclap. You know, that thing that Sasuke does for Naruto with the whole thunder thing? That's honestly what I like to call his ultimate, basically. This mainly focuses on damage, when you could also go with this one, and mainly focus on all the other abilities, which I only really need to use his ult to clear a room, or kill a bunch of enemies in one spatial and a small amount of time. So, I'm gonna go show off his abilities in a void mission. So, let's show him tier 2 capture. Let's go run this really quick. But yeah, Limbo has to be one of the most interesting frames. I just wish he had more of a special kind of like thing to him. Like, I wish that when you entered, like, you actually went into like a full-on different plane of existence. And maybe you actually got to like fight Limbo at the end, and that's how you got like his blueprint. And everything was all like floaty, broken down, destroyed. It looked like that one place from DMZ Devil May Cry or some of the other Devil May Cry games where there's really no bottom and it's just a whole bunch of weirdness. And I was really disappointed to find out that it wasn't that.
You are here on a capture mission.
Alright, so
you must find, capture, and extract our target.
let's go murder a bunch of things. So first, the wrong one, Rift Walk, which will send us into the rift, which obviously, and then Rift Surge to put an enemy into the rift, shoot it. That was hilarious. Rift Surge to increase the damage on an enemy inside the rift, which is really useful for more heavier enemies like this guy right here. Really, I just need the catalyst, this thing. And yeah, so, and then his final ability, I'm just gonna kill this guy really quick. Where have you gone? Hold on, there you are. Can I send you into the rift, good sir? Yes, I can't? No. Alright, so I'm gonna have to kill you old-fashioned style with my twin vipers. Alright. I'll show off the ultimate in just a second since we have a group of enemies right here. And then his ulti, which kind of just kills everything, except for you. There we go. He's also rather squishy, so be wary of that. He also used Rift Surge along with his ultimate to dish out a lot of damage, and then when the rift closes, which is about to close here in just a second, give it a couple more seconds, it explodes. So, yeah, that's basically that. So, pop this, do that, you're not in the rift, and that means you specifically hit like a truck. If I'm not mistaken, your teammates actually don't get the buff from Rift Walk. You also cannot be damaged inside the rift. Also, you cannot damage anything inside the rift, as you can see. Well, while you're in the rift by yourself, but as soon as you send something into the rift, you can kill it. If it, if it doesn't, die instantly. Yeah, that's basically it. honestly. There's not much to it. Highly simple, while also being highly complex. You can send your teammates into the rift to protect them, or send them into the rift and put yourself into the rift, so you can just simply revive them and have them get up and move a little bit before taking them out of the rift. Because if they're because you can put your teammates inside the rift, but you can't take them. You can take them also out of the rift, but if you just decide to leave them in there, they can't do anything. They're entirely useless. So, I mean, yeah, that's how it is. So if you feel like being a troll, then go for it. But otherwise than that, then yeah, it's all about Limbo. It's mainly finding your moments in time to use your abilities. Oh yeah, you also regenerate energy while inside the rifts. Chop. Oh god, it didn't kill them. Oh, there's an ancient. Die, ancient. Yeah. You also can't pick up anything inside the rift. That's another thing. So basically, you just want to go around gathering items while you're inside the rift, just to, you know, do that. Hello, buddy. You like to be sent to the rift, good sir? Oh yeah. Oh, you too? Yeah. So much fun to do. Pick that up, and I'm out of here. But yeah, that's Limbo for you. Just a nice little simple review that I wanted to do for Limbo. And I'm sorry guys that I've been absent. I've been gone for like ever. I got me and myself can't record really during the day. There's people around, and I would have to worry about people either walking to the room or finding good timing so where I can record. But that's never really a good opportunity during the day, because my sister's always in the room in here with me, usually playing video games, because that's what we do all day basically. And so I basically got myself accidentally hooked on another sleeping schedule. I'm trying to get off of it, so I decided to try to stay up as late as much as possible, and just simply, you know, go along with it. And then, you know, that's that. So I'm sorry that I've been gone for quite a while. I didn't attend for it. Also, Limbo looks amazing with his dapperness and coolness and weirdness. Dapper. I can't wait to decide if they want to make a Prime Limbo. He would look awesome. But yeah, otherwise than that, guys, I think that's about it. There's not much really to talk about. That was Limbo. Those were the builds for him that I used personally. Those were all of his abilities, I believe, the way to get him, and all of that. So I hope you found this useful, depending if you want to, you know, have Limbo or not. Limbo's a pretty cool frame. He's really good at taking things, since you can just switch in and out of Rift if you're being bombarded by a heavy hitting attack. Good for reviving your teammates. So if you're more of a team person, you can just put yourself inside the rift the entire time and just keep reviving your teammates if they can kind of hold their own. Do what you want to do. Go get Limbo, have a little bit of fun with him, practice around, and who knows, maybe you'll be like super amazing with him, or just a troll like some other people do and just stick their teammates in the rift and don't remove them. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review of Limbo, and if you did, well, I really can't control what you do, so you do what you do. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.